you say you gained 60 pounds of water on a car ride here because you're sitting up? That's not reality. Do you have a medical degree I don't know about? Seriously? You telling me if you were able to move, you would eat better?
I'm trying, Dr. Now.
Give me one more chance, Dr. Now.
Just one more month, Dr. Now.
Please, Dr. Now, please.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my 600-pound podcast. I'm Jen.
I'm Jess. And today we're talking about Season 7, Episode 16, LaShanta.
LaShanta, Dr. Now, please.
Oh, hi, Dr. Now.
Dr. Now, please. I'm going to do next month, I promise.
I swear, I'm not playing the games anymore, Dr. Now.
I'm done with all the games. No more games with me, Dr. Now.
Oh, God. So this episode first aired April 17th, 2019. That was 6 years ago.
Oh.
Right?
2019?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, no, that was 5 years ago. Sorry, 5. Oh, God, my math is bad.
Pre-COVID.
Yes, pre-COVID this aired. My goodness. So April 17th, 2019. This was probably filmed in 2018, which was 6 years ago. So, all right. So I hope everyone has had a lovely week last week. Jen, what have you been watching?
I've been watching Yellow Jackets.
Yes,
I'm almost
finally
done the first season. We have 2 more episodes. It's so good. Everybody go watch it. It's now on Netflix, so you can watch it there.
Yeah, just the first season's on Netflix, though. The rest of the show is on Showtime. Season 3 is supposed to be coming out soon, I think.
Ooh.
I cannot wait. I binge watched all the first 2 seasons on Showtime when I had a free trial because I was like, I'm not paying for that shit.
No, I'm not paying for that.
Hell no. Oh, it's so good.
It's very good. I like it a lot.
Good. Who's your favorite character?
I like Natalie.
Oh, okay.
I like
young
her.
Natalie or older Natalie?
I like both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite, I think, is Jackie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. There's something about Jackie. I just love her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know. Something about her. I don't know. There's just something about her.
She's got those big old eyes.
Yeah, she's got them huge eyes.
She's got them Steve Buscemi eyes.
Stop. Oh my God, she kind of does.
She kind of does.
Holy shit.
Maybe they're related.
Okay, now I gotta look this
Look this up.
You know, she was in the new TV show Fallout, based off the video game Fallout.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I watched it. My husband played Fallout. I just heard about it from him, but the show was pretty good.
Okay, so the lady that plays Jackie,
Ella Purnell.
Ella Purnell.
Ella Purnell. Oh, she's English. Okay. No relation to Steve Buscemi as far as I can see. No.
Maybe they're long lost cousins. I don't know.
Oh my God. Just because her eyes look big doesn't mean that she's related to Steve Buscemi. Anyway, so everyone go watch Yellow Jackets. The first season's on Netflix. It is so freaking good. So good. Basically, it's about a high school group of all-girls soccer players. They're flying across Canada to go to a tournament when their plane crashes in the middle of the wilderness. And they have to survive. But the show, what's so interesting about the show is that it goes back and forth between the past and the present. And present day, you see some of the survivors. And during season 1, you're still kind of like, I don't know who survived. I don't know who died. It's so interesting. Christina Ricci's in it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's really good.
I just can't talk about it enough. It's very spooky. Some parts are kind of spooky. Just them in the wilderness alone, and they find a cabin, and just weird stuff starts happening. And then in the future is more like in the more present scenes, it's more of like a mystery crime
kind of drama.
Yeah,
thing.
but the past scenes are very like also mystery, but a little more on the spooky side. Yeah,
it's really good.
It's so good. I loved it. I'm so glad you're watching it.
What are you watching this week?
I finished all of Love is Blind, the new season in DC.
Okay, how was that?
I mean, it's reality TV. I mean,
same old
same old bullshit. There's always some annoying characters. Interesting fun fact. I know someone on Facebook. I'm just Facebook friends with this person who is friends with one of the girls on the show.
Ooh.
Did not surprise me the way she acted on the show, that she's associated with this person that I know. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
kind of just like superficial, bitchy. I'm like, oof.
I don't know. I would never want to be on TV, like a reality show. No way.
Fuck no. I told one of my single friends to be on it.
Oh,
and she was like, absolutely not.
Why
and
not?
I'm like, God damn it, bitch.
Just try it out.
Try it out, please, for me.
Do it for the betterment of the group.
God. But she flat out refused. So her loss. Man, I mean, this season it was just so. The group, I will say, the group they chose, the youngest girl's 26.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, it was nice to see a bunch of people in their 30s dating because when you did have that group of like 22, 23, it's like you're so young, your brain's not even fully developed yet. So that was rough to watch these 23-year-olds try and find like a match with like someone who's like 35 plus.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Kind of gross.
I'm trying to think. I'm so glad most of you in the Facebook group have all started getting on the Scamanda train.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so interesting, right?
I'm starting to listen to that, too.
Oh, my God. There's been a couple of recommendations. I'm really trying to catch up on Shit Talk. I'm like 2 months behind.
Oh, my gosh.
It's bad, yeah. I'm still in August trying to catch up on their episodes.
I'm only listening to their newest Sister Wives.
Oh, I'm listening to that on the daily. Sister Wives, of course I'm watching Sister Wives.
Yeah, I'm watching Sister Wives. I'm keeping up with them.
Keeping up with the Browns. I'm trying to think what else.
Nothing really.
No, I think I told you guys I watched Selling Sunset all in one night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I do like Brie in Selling Sunset. I do like her.
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not really on the Brie train.
Wow. You more of a Chelsea girl?
I like Chelsea. I like, I don't know. They all get under my skin a little bit.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
I
like the dogs. Just kidding.
Oh my God.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers. I'm trying to think. I can't think of any other shows that I've been watching, though, but all I do is watch TV.
I know. We watch a lot of YouTube also.
What do you watch on YouTube?
We would just watch like random stuff that comes up, travel stuff.
Ew.
We watch like, I don't know, like hotel reviews sometimes. We'll watch some of that. We watch that guy Caleb Hammer a lot.
Okay. I do love Caleb Hammer.
Yeah, we watch a lot of his stuff. We like travel people. Yeah, it's kind of yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, obviously, I'm still keeping up with 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah.
Whichever. I think it's The Other Way and Before the 90 Days. Keeping up with that. That's just always a hot mess. Especially, I will say, Before the 90 Days and The Other Way are probably the two best seasons of 90 Day Fiancé. I mean, not seasons. I mean, spinoffs.
Oh, spinoff. I was about to say.
Yeah, no. Spinoffs. I will say those are my two favorite spinoffs. I can't stand Happily Ever After.
Oh, lame.
The OG 90 Day is fine. But I don't know. Something about The Other Way and Before the 90.
I know. I like The Other Way a lot. I like to see people leave the U.S. and move somewhere new.
Yes. And then Before the 90, I feel like the stakes are so low because there's no 90-day limit. They're still getting to know each other. That's when a lot of secrets are revealed. A lot of drama happens. So that's why I do prefer Before the 90 Days. And The Other Way is interesting as well because I love seeing Americans suffer. Like, they think they're going to, like, a third world country and gonna be like, oh, they're gonna have like regular bathrooms and everything, plumbing and everything, and then they get there and they're like, oh fuck,
that's a hole in the ground.
I'm like, what did you expect?
What did you think was gonna happen?
What did you think was gonna happen? Jesus Christ. Okay, The Other Way. I think this is The Other Way. The one guy who moves to the Philippines, and then he didn't tell his girlfriend that he was still seeing other women. And so he gets to the Philippines and he had like oral sex with some girl, like a couple, like days before he left for the Philippines. So he goes to the Philippines, meets his girlfriend, for the first time. And she is like, this is my first boyfriend.
Oh, no.
And there's also this other layer of just, hurt because his girlfriend is trans. And she's like, I finally found someone that accepts me for who I am. This is my first boyfriend. He says he loves me and accepts me. Meanwhile, then come to find out, spoiler alert if you want to watch the other way, this fucking guy has gonorrhea.
No.
Yup, he has gonorrhea. And so he's got to tell his girlfriend, oh, we can't kiss because I got gonorrhea. And she's like, how the fuck did you get that? We're dating. Like, what the fuck?
No.
And he's got to be like, well, I'm, still having sex with other people.
Wow.
And she's like,
I thought
I'm
we
sorry,
were
what?
exclusive.
Yeah. Garbage human being. Garbage human being. This is the guy I told you about that calls himself gynosexual.
Ew, gross.
Where he's attracted to femininity, but he loves penis as well.
It's a new one.
Yeah, it's a new one. Haven't heard of that.
Haven't heard of that one.
I don't know if, so he says the perfect woman for him is a trans woman, which I'm like, okay, one that's okay, it's very accepting, but also is that kind of fetishizing?
A little bit.
I don't know. Ugh, it's just icky. And then him not telling her that he wants an open relationship and she thinks that they're exclusive.
Oh, no.
And she's like, I finally found someone that accepts me.
No, she's got to find somebody else.
I know.
No.
This girl is too good for him.
Mm-mm.
This guy is garbage.
Get somebody else.
I don't care if he loves, trans women.
Nope.
This guy is a hot fucking mess.
Find somebody
Disgusting.
else.
Get away from her. Get a job.
Leave
Stay
her.
away from her.
Scram.
Scram.
Leave her alone.
She doesn't want to talk to you.
Scram.
Scram.
Oh.
That's like one of my new favorite videos right now.
I know.
It's so stupid.
Oh, anything else, I guess?
No, I can't think of any other shows that I've been watching. Oh, I did watch the brand new Salem's Lot on Max.
Oh, spooky.
I enjoyed it. It's a movie. I thought it was a TV series, but it's a movie. I loved the original Salem's Lot. I thought it was really well done. I've never read the book by Stephen King.
I'm not reading all that.
I don't have patience. My husband read the book, loved the book. He did enjoy the original, but he said this new one went completely a different way than the book. He was telling me afterwards, he's like, this never happened and this never happened and they completely deviated from this and this never happened. It's very, very different from the book. And it's also very different from the original. Completely different ending.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was very, very different from what I knew Salem Lot to be. But I still thoroughly enjoyed it. I love a good vampire. The vampires in it were really scary. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Also, speaking of spooky season, Uzumaki just came out.
Yes.
Brand new series on Max. So for those of you who don't know, Uzumaki is a manga series by Junji Ito. He's a very famous horror manga author.
The artwork's pretty recognizable.
Very
if you see
recognizable.
it, you'll know what it is.
Yeah. So Uzumaki is about this town that is cursed by spirals, and some of the people in the town start becoming obsessed with spirals to the point where it turns into body horror.
Yeah.
It's the first episode just came out. I watched it. I loved it. The artwork in it, the animation is so good. And it looks so true to the manga too. It's so cool.
I put it on and I was like, I don't have time to watch it, but I'm just gonna fast forward. And I fast forwarded to the gross parts.
Ooh.
And so I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was pretty creepy.
So good. It's all black and white too.
Yeah.
So don't be worried about blood or anything.
No,
but
it's
fair warning though, there is some body horror. People turning into spirals.
Yeah.
Whatever
that means.
Whatever that means. But so good.
Yeah.
So good. I'm so excited for the rest of it. Okay, so I think that's all the TV I've been watching.
Yeah. Let's just jump. Let's just jump right in.
Let's just jump right into LaShanta, guys.
Baby voice LaShanta.
Baby voice LaShanta.
So
all right.
We've got LaShanta. She is 39 years old. She is 600 plus pounds from Kerner, Louisiana.
Kenner.
Oh,
There's
Kenner?
no other R.
Oh.
Kenner.
Oh, Kenner. Oh, I even wrote Kenner. I don't know why I said Kerner.
You can't read.
Kenner.
So we see LaShanta waking up in bed in her striped shirt with some man. This wake up scene was so fucking fake.
Oh, 100%. It's so bright in the room.
They're clearly staged.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, guys. So she wakes up with her boyfriend, Jeremy, who goes by JT. And he's got to help her pee.
Yeah. Also, they have all the zebra print blankets in
God.
bed. I'm like, what year is it?
Well, this was filmed in like 2018.
Yeah.
So what's with all the zebra print? That's very like 2011.
I know. Let's update.
2010 to 2012. That's very... No, I'd say 2010 to 2014 was very heavy on the zebra print.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's update a little bit.
Wait, no, 2009 because Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Came out in
Jersey Shore.
2009. Yeah.
Zebra prints.
Yes.
So
So she's waking up in the living room. So her bed is set up in the living room. Her bed is on the floor, and the box spring underneath the mattress is still wrapped in plastic.
it's in case they want to return it, obviously. If it's not, you can return that stuff, right? Keep it wrapped up.
I would like to know if I were buying a box spring if
used.
Yeah.
It's
Ew.
easier to move. If you're moving a lot, just keep it wrapped up in plastic.
Oh my
You're not
God.
sleeping on the box spring.
Ugh, just ew. So, oh God. So she's gotta pee. Go piss, girl. So, oh my God. So she scoots to the end of the bed and she pees in a Tupperware container.
I did not see any writing on this Tupperware because we have a Tupperware container that we use for like if you need to like soak your feet or something.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
yeah, but we wrote on it for feet only, or we write something on it so we don't use it for food. Foot bath. Take a big Sharpie, write not for food or something on it.
Oh my God.
If you need to, like, I've been soaking like my hand. If you need to soak your foot for some reason, yeah, you have like your separate.
Okay.
You're separate. You write
your
big
separate buckets or whatever.
But this looked like something. No marking. I hope they don't mix. They mix that up with anything else.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
That's
and what if like it's her pee stains the inside, and what if they mistake that for like
spaghetti sauce?
Ew!
Is this the spaghetti container or is this the pea container?
Oh my God.
Well, it's all stained yellow.
Ew.
Ew.
Oh my God.
She's been trapped in her bed, so she can't really get up to go to the bathroom at all. So her boyfriend JT has to bring the bucket for her. He also has to bring out a bunch of cleaning supplies because she also bathes in her bed.
She does everything in the bed. So he takes the piss-filled Tupperware and he dumps it in the toilet. Then he brings over a bucket, and I'm like, please God, I can't remember if this is the same bucket or not.
No, I hope not.
So then he microwaves another bowl for hot water, and he basically just uses that to bathe her. She's sitting in a towel on the bed in the same space where she peed, though. Like the same over the bed, like same space where she peed.
Well, where else is she gonna go?
To the other side of the bed? I don't know.
That's too much work.
Scoot somewhere else? God, so she's washing herself with soap and a loofah. And then JT comes over and he washes her back. And then this is when her voiceover is like, oh, I wish I could skip bathing, but the chafing and bed sores would be bad.
It's like, yeah, no, you gotta bathe. You still have to clean.
Christ.
But she was getting soap like all over the bed.
Ugh.
And I was like, that's, they should have put like another towel down.
Ugh. You know what? That bed needed soap though, because who knows how often those sheets are washed. So in this scene, I noticed everything was red in this scene. So there's the red couch, there's the red tablecloth on the little table next to her bed. She's got a red towel, and then she's got her bright red lipstick. And then in the next scene, she's in a bright red shirt, and so is JT. They're like matching these bright red shirts.
It's giving very much like a Mardi Gras vibe, I feel like. The vibe of the house.
Yeah.
Louisiana.
Oh, yeah. Although Mardi Gras colors are purple, gold, and green.
I don't know. Something about it just gave me like New Orleans vibes.
Louisiana.
Yeah. Like what's that symbol to
The French court.
Yeah.
The French
whatever. I'm getting vibes.
Fillery,
Whatever it's called.
I don't know.
I'm getting vibes.
Interesting. Oh, God. So she's seasoning some meat in her bed, and this is when we meet Jeremy, spelled with a G, who is her son.
Mm-hmm. So she is in bed. She's seasoning bacon. She's got 2 whole trays of bacon.
Yeah.
And she's just making dinner, or not dinner. She's making breakfast. She's seasoning all the bacon. They're gonna cook. And she's got her son Jeremy that lives with her, and then she has another son that lives with her. I think he goes by Sean
Or Deshaun.
Yeah, Deshaun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So Jeremy is 18 and Deshawn is 12. So overall, she's got 4 kids, though. We hear some more about them later in the episode. But, oh, Jesus. So while she's seasoning the bacon and whatever and cooking into bed, as Dr. Now says, she says, I get mad when JT takes too long helping me cook, or if he takes too long at the grocery store. I eat enough food for 3 people, plus bread. And I'm like,
Plus bread.
Plus bread. God damn. This baby voice.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's so fake.
Is it though? I feel like this is her. This
Her
is
voice
her.
drops a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah.
So she's like a Paris Hilton where she fakes the voice.
Yes. Okay, have you guys ever seen those videos of Paris Hilton where she's like in the limo and she's getting out? She goes, "Yeah, that's good. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll see you guys later." And she hops out of the limo and Mead goes, "Hi guys. Hi."
That's her character. Maybe LaShanta is like, I'm gonna have a character on the show, and she's like a totally different person when she wasn't being filmed.
God, who knows? Who the fuck?
She's an
knows?
actress.
She's an actress. So then she makes a whole thing of spaghetti on multiple plates.
But weren't we just making bacon?
Yeah. I don't know if this is maybe later in the day, but there's a whole thing of spaghetti. She's putting it on multiple plates, filled those plates with spaghetti. There's like no room for a piece of garlic bread.
No.
Or veggies. So her son Jeremy says if he talks to her about her eating habits, he's like, she just goes 0 to 100. You can't tell her anything. I'm like, oh,
yeah, she
God.
says food is her everything and her purpose for living.
Food is my everything. Like, okay, girl.
So we're getting into her backstory. She was one of 4 children. There was a lot of chaos in the house. Her parents fought a lot.
Well, they didn't start fighting until she was 9, because she said before that, everything was really great.
Yeah.
And even the photos of her childhood, like, she looks like a very happy, healthy kid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Up until when she was around 7 or 8, her mom and dad started fighting a lot, and her dad was very cold to her and not supportive. She says she desperately wanted her dad to show his love and care.
She said her mom started to take care of her. Her dad made her feel like she was not wanted, and he pretty much stopped being part of her life when she was about 9 years old because their mom kicked him out because he was cheating.
Oof.
Yeah.
And this is where we meet her mom, Bertha. And Bertha, she's a character.
I like her.
She's my MVP this episode. Woo! Because she then goes, well, I kicked him out, baby. I left a note for him to get the fuck out. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I don't blame her. I would do the same.
Good for you, girl.
Yeah.
Ooh. And this is when LaShanta says that she started eating a lot. And then she goes, I was the babysitter. I didn't have a babysitter. I was the babysitter.
So she
For who?
For herself, right?
For herself? I want to know how old her siblings are. Like, where were they?
Yeah, was she the... She didn't say if she was oldest.
No, she just said I was one of 4 kids.
We don't know. So,
I don't know.
Around 10 years old, she said she realized that eating made her feel a lot better. So food just made all her pain and misery go away.
Yeah.
Around 10 years old, she started to gain a lot of weight. And this is when her mom said, girl, you're getting too damn big.
You're getting too damn big.
You better lose some weight. But by the time she was 13, she was over 200 pounds.
Oh my God. And so when she was 13... she was dating a 16-year-old boy, which already I'm like, okay, that's a 3-year age difference. It's really not that bad, but also 13 versus 16?
No.
That's, oof. And then she gets pregnant and had a baby at 14. That's when she had her oldest son, Tyrone.
Yeah, the father, her boyfriend, denied that the child was his, so they broke up. I'm like, where is the boyfriend's parents?
Where
are his parents?
Oh,
how, like, are you not, like, I would be like, let's at least get, a DNA test,
right.
But, like, if I found out my son had, I'd be like, we have to step up somewhat.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
Insane. Well, first off, if I had a 16-year-old son who was dating a 13-year-old, I'd be like, okay, we got to turn this off right now.
Yeah. This would be not be happening.
What, in the SVU? No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, what the fuck? Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
And so she said she was really scared to tell her mom, and she finally told her mom, and that's when her mom said, fun time is over. You're going to get a job.
Yeah.
And she drops out at the 9th grade.
God, and she got a job at a fast food place. She was very depressed after having her first child.
Yeah.
So to deal with it, she started to eat more. And she would eat at work, on the clock, on her break. She ate when she got home from work.
Oof.
But she actually ended up moving out of her mom's house when she was 15.
Yeah.
And got her own apartment.
How does that even happen?
Was this the 90s? That wouldn't happen today.
I know.
No
Well, she's
way.
only 39 in 2018.
Okay.
Okay.
So 29 and 99. Oh, wait, no, I'm doing my math way wrong.
No, way wrong. I mean, she was born in the 80s. 80. She's 10 years older than me.
So this is 95 when she moves out. Apartments were probably like 2 shekels and like and a good note. I don't know. And a nice note. Like, yeah, you could rent an apartment for 2 shekels. A nice, like, please let me have this apartment. Like a nice little note.
Shekel.
I don't know.
Wait, what is a shekel?
In Louisiana, oh yeah, they were probably giving apartments away for free back then. Down there,
Hold on, what's a shekel?
like a coin. What do you mean? What's a shekel?
Shekel meaning.
What? You guys-
Shekel. Okay, here we go. Shekel. The basic monetary unit of modern Israel. Oh,
Well,
okay.
we're
A
in-
silver coin.
Yeah.
Used in ancient Israel in the Middle East. Oh, it was mentioned in the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how a 15-year-old got an apartment in 95.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I was like, what the fuck is a shekel?
Oh.
And I was like, is it some sort of Harry Potter money?
Oh, or like what's the Harry Potter money called?
Oh, fuck.
Gold coins.
Oh, my God.
What are they called? Gringotts something.
Gringotts Bank, and you get the, oh my God. What the fuck is
Dumbledore.
Harry Potter money?
Dumbledore coins.
No, not the Dumbledore coins.
what are they
Hold on, Harry
called?
Potter coins.
Harry Potter money is called.
Ooh. Oh God, I cannot spell.
What does Google say?
Google says that, what are the coins in Harry Potter? Galleon, sickle, and nut.
She paid 2 nuts
She paid
for that apartment.
And nut is spelled Knut. Oh, fuck. Oh,
God, yeah, but
Christ.
can you imagine a 50-year-old with a baby working a job at a fast food restaurant and getting their own apartment?
That is fucking crazy. I didn't move out till I was almost 25.
Yeah, I moved out at like 26, almost 27.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck.
no way.
Needed more than 2 shekels.
Yeah, and 2
A
nuts.
galleon and 2 nuts.
So by 16 years old, she was over 300 pounds. And this is when she got pregnant with her second child.
Good God,
So her
girl.
daughter, Gallery, was born when she was 17. But the boyfriend got abusive and really jealous and controlling of
Yeah.
her. So
This is fucking crazy. She tells this story that she woke up one night to him standing over her bed with a butcher knife.
he climbed through the window.
She's what, 17 here?
Yeah. This is terrifying.
2 kids?
Yeah, 2 kids in the house with her.
Oh my God. Literal nightmare. So she said, luckily the neighbors called the police and he was immediately arrested and sent to jail because he was literally in her house with a goddamn butcher knife.
Yeah, and he said, "You're lucky no one else was here too, because both of y'all were going to be gutted up like a perch." Or gutted up like a perch.
What's a perch?
I don't know. I had the subtitles on and I was like, what does perch
Like,
mean?
Gutted up like a perch. Am I going to have to Google this now too? This is too much.
Too much Googling.
Gutted up like a perch. I've heard gutted like a fish.
Yeah, maybe he mistakenly thought perch and
Oh,
like a bird.
Perch. Oh, gutting a fish. Perch is a type of fish.
Oh, I didn't know
Why
that.
didn't he just fucking say fish? I'm gonna gut you like a fish.
I'm gonna gut you like a salmon.
A salmon?
A salmon. Yeah, why perch? Why not tuna? Why not another? I've never heard of perch.
What the fuck? Perch is a common name for freshwater fish from the genus Perca, which belongs to the family Percidae of the large order Perciformes.
Okay,
The name comes from Greek. European perch.
We're getting too deep into
We're
this
getting
perch
way too...
thing.
Okay, why did he say gutted like a perch?
Just say fish.
God damn, trying to act like he's all smart and shit. I'm gonna gut you like a perch.
So, yeah, the neighbors called the cops and he went to jail. So she was left alone with 2 kids to take care of.
Oh.
But she says she did not prostitute herself.
No.
But she did things she is not proud of to pay the bills and pay for her eating habits.
This is before OnlyFans, too.
Oh,
I wonder what she did.
So about...
We'll find out later.
Yeah, we'll find out later. But around 20 years old, she was 425 pounds.
Yeah.
And she met somebody new when she was 21 and got pregnant again with her 3rd child and had Jeremy when she was 22.
Yes. She says then her boyfriend left her. Basically, she's just repeating the cycle. And then again, at age 27, she started dating someone. And then she had her son, Sean, at 28. Her boyfriend was also abusive. And so she left him. And then we fast forward to when she's 35 years old and she was close to 600 pounds. She said she had to walk with crutches and then she couldn't walk at all. And that her sons do everything for her.
Mm-hmm. She's been bedbound for the last 2 years.
Sheesh.
She also, in addition to her son, she'll have neighbors that help her, bring her food when family's not around.
Mm-hmm.
Her mom comes back in like her little talking head and mentions that she's concerned about her.
And the quote here, Bertha says, "No mother do not like no big fat ass daughter."
I'm like, you said this on TV. Why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
This is your daughter.
Oh my god.
Not very helpful. Why would you say that?
No mother want no big fat ass daughter.
Like, why did you have to say it like that?
Oh my god.
And like, she's like, don't say that to the camera. Why would you say that?
Christ almighty. And this is when we just get a love story of the ages here. So this is when LaShanta tells us how she met JT, her new boyfriend. So they met at the hospital. JT says, "I saw her on the stretcher and thought she was beautiful." And this is when he also says, "I'm very attracted to large women. I just think they're cuddly and like pillows and just comfy." It's a love story for the ages, y'all. So their first date was in that same exact bed. They watched a movie, got some takeout, and he moved in 6 months. Like, was it 6 months later?
No, she said 6 months ago is when he moved
6
in.
months ago.
Yeah.
And they've been dating for what?
A year.
2 years?
A year.
A year. Oh, they've been dating a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was JT in that hospital waiting room for?
I would love to know. Well, why was he in the hospital too?
Why was he there? Colonoscopy?
Yeah, right.
No.
Girl.
I have no idea.
Oh, Christ. So her mom comes to check on her every few days.
She comes in to help clean.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at my notes here, and then I realized that my fucking phone was typing everything I was just saying.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Okay, but her mom comes in to check on her every few days, and her mom in this scene is wearing like scrubs.
She's probably like a nurse or like a doc, like works at like a
Something
hospital.
like that.
Yeah.
I guess. And so her mom comes over to mop, do dishes, and then of course gets on her about her weight.
Yeah.
And I think this is when the mom then says, fat people don't like you to tell them they're fat. It's like,
ooh.
I don't think anyone.
No, nobody likes to hear that.
I don't think it's just fat people. Oh, Christ.
Yeah. And JT walks in the house. He's got all these drinks. And I think he had McDonald's too.
Of course he did. With a, McDonald's Coke or whatever.
Like, she is bedbound. And her mom's even like, I will be so glad once she's like loses this weight and just can get up and do like stuff for herself.
Yeah.
Like, that's gotta be so hard. Like, I'd be so frustrated.
She's got her 18-year-old and 12-year-old sons doing everything for her.
I'd be so frustrated. Like,
so frustrated.
This is like something you can fix. Like, you just gotta like work on it. Like, ugh.
Good God. And so this is when I wrote down in my notes, but I noticed this from the beginning. She's got some interesting tattoos.
Yeah, what was that one on her arm?
The one on her arm said Lil Smokey. Like, who the fuck is Lil Smokey? The other one started with a B.
I couldn't tell. That's the one I couldn't read.
Yeah, I couldn't figure that one out because every time I saw it, it was either only half of the tattoo or when she was in the hospital and she had like
The
sticker or whatever on it.
Yeah.
But LaShanta has gold teeth. Like, her whole mouth is gold.
Is that comfortable? How does that
Can't
work?
Imagine.
I don't understand. Is that just like a retainer kind of thing where you can just pop them on like that? Because I never understood how that works.
I hope so, but can you imagine if those were her real teeth, like her teeth were removed and she had them replaced with gold teeth? How much did that cost?
I don't know. Is that a lot of money?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I know nothing about. All I know is when I go to the dentist and they got to do like a cavity. That's some money.
Ugh.
Hate that.
Oh, I know. I've been putting off going to the dentist.
Oh no.
Because it's been a little bit and I'm scared that he's going to yell at me.
Just go.
Even though I have to go. But I also am probably going to have to register as a new patient.
Oh.
Even though I've been seeing them since we were real little.
Why don't you just kind of do it?
I know. I got to bite the bullet.
I know.
I want to go on a day you go.
Oh, we can all schedule our together.
Can we? I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm scared he's going to yell at me.
I mean, they might.
Why?
I don't know if you haven't. Oh my god, I've been trying to get Sean to go because last time he went, he got he had like cavities. He got half of them filled, and then he never went back to get the other half.
Oh no!
And I was like, you got to get that done. What are you waiting for?
As Dad always says, ignore your teeth and they'll go away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some true words of wisdom.
Seriously. All right. So we're getting in this next scene. LaShanta has called the fire department to get her in her cousin Larry's van to go to Houston. She's like, I found this doctor. He's supposed to help people my size. I'm like, you did not find him.
No.
You auditioned for the show. Let's be real here, people.
Okay, also this is month 1.
Yes.
She probably was watching the show and it's like, you know, I'm gonna sign up. I'm gonna audition.
Yeah. Like this is season 7 at this point. You've seen the show. Come on.
I just happened to find this doctor in Houston.
Yeah, right.
So she hasn't been out of the house for a few years, so the fire department is coming to get her out. They're borrowing their cousin Larry's van. He's going to drive her down because it's not far. It's only like 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
So they're going to set her up in the back of the van with a mattress.
So all her relatives, well, not all, but a whole bunch of relatives are coming over to say goodbye and to help her and Larry set up the van. And all these relatives are scrawny as fuck.
They're skinny.
Skinny as hell. I'm like, what is going on here? If y'all are eating the same foods that LaShanta's eating, I don't understand how they're so scrawny.
I don't know.
They're also mostly men. Men, you know.
Metabolize more faster.
I hate them.
I have no idea.
Hate. So she explains, because I had a question. I was like, where are the kids going? So her neighbors are going to watch her kids.
Yeah.
She does tell her 18-year-old that he's going to be man of the house and he's got to, help out. And I'm like, okay, 18-year-old, I can kind of get
that's
watching
fine.
a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's only, I think those are the younger too.
Yeah. So a whole EMT team is trying to get her out of the bed and onto the stretcher, and then from the stretcher out of the house, and then from the house to Larry's van. So just watching this whole team trying to lift her up, lift her onto the stretcher. This is always like an entertaining part of the episode. Like, I don't know. For me, it's like interesting to see like how many people it takes
to get somebody. It's stressful because I thought like she was gonna fall because there is like a one step down into the living room. It's like a sunken living room.
Yeah, it's one of those like from the 80s or 70s, whatever. And so the EMTs put like
a ramp.
Yeah, like a metal ramp frame thing.
But it's like a tile floor.
Right.
And I was like, that looks
slippery as hell, bro. And so they try to go up this little ramp over the one step to get out of the living room and into the kitchen area. And of course, the ramp just falls flat.
Yeah.
Completely flat. And I was like, oh shit, how are they going to do this? Because there's no way they all can lift her up on the stretcher with the stretcher to like move it a couple feet, right?
But they have to like reposition the ramp and then they get her back up and then the ramp like tilts forward. Ooh. And I'm like, well, thank God she's already up that step.
I know, God.
Jesus.
And then they're like dragging the ramp with them. And I'm like, good God. And then the same thing when they get out of the house, there's another little dip from like the door onto the ground. God damn. And then they're loading her into the van.
She says it's going to be uncomfortable, but she is so ready to go. And she has like, did she bring a menu with her for food? I think, because she's already like, we're going to have to order food. We're going to have to stop to get food before we even really get on the road. And she brought some coupons with her. I'm like, we love a budget conscious queen.
We do. But the way she was looking through those coupons was like, oh my God, you would have thought she was looking at a Playboy magazine. She's like, holding it out, unfolding it in front of her face, and her eyes got all big. And I'm like, oh my God, girl, it's just like it's like one of those Burger King
or like the
coupon books that you get in the mail.
Yeah, the Arby's ones you get.
Yes.
But
they got the meats.
But they do stop at a drive-thru, and she knows the lady working the drive-thru.
Ooh.
She's like, roll the window down, roll the window down.
Roll the window down. And it's like, hey, girl. But she was like, roll the window down. Hey, girl. I was like, oh my goodness gracious, LaShanta.
She's like, I bet I scared her. Or like when she saw me in the car, because she like never leaves the house.
Yeah.
And she's like, I know her.
And so her friend is like, oh, I'm so happy to see you, blah, blah, blah. And then in the voiceover, LaShanta's like, that was such a nice surprise to be able to show my friend I'm out and active.
I wouldn't say active.
I wouldn't. What the fuck, girl?
You're like in a car, they're not really active.
That's not active.
No.
I mean, you're out, yeah, but active? No.
No. So they are about traveling. It's been 5 hours, and they get to Dr. Now's.
Yeah.
They're in Houston. She's really excited to see him. She says he's like a real-life hero.
Meeting Dr. Now would be like I'd be able to meet a real-life hero.
You see the Avengers lined up. Dr. Now's in the lineup with them. So
all right,
dumb.
his what is it? Each of them have like what sort of an item?
It's a stethoscope.
Yeah, obviously, it's his golden stethoscope. It's powerful, guys. What do you think that golden stethoscope could do? What do we think?
Could hear. I don't know.
Hear bullshit. Bullshit detector.
Yeah. Could hear the bullets coming.
Bullets? What bullets?
I don't know. People shooting at them.
Who's shooting at Dr. Now? What the fuck?
And then he can do like the Matrix thing where he dodges the bullets because he puts the stethoscope to the ground. He hears the bullets rumbling, and then he can dodge.
The bullets rumbling from what?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Girl, I can't with you.
Do
you really think Dr. Now could do a back bend?
No, I don't even think he can bend forward.
He's got like a hunchback.
No, he drops a piece of paper on the floor. He kicks it under the desk. He's not getting that back up.
Can I say, speaking of Dr. Now's hunchback, I would love to see him get his back cracked.
Ooh.
To see him lay flat on one of those tables and just to have someone on top of him and just crack his back.
Just deflate it like a balloon.
Yes. That'd be fun.
Hey,
I love those videos.
Dr. Now cameo. Hey, can we see you go to a chiropractor?
Oh, please.
Please.
Please. So they pull up to the hospital, and then we get this amazing shot of Dr. Now just standing awkwardly in the ambulance bay waiting. It almost looks like that meme of New York when she's standing in the kitchen with like her shoulders up like this. That's literally what he looked like. It was amazing.
Yeah, so he comes out to meet them in the van. He's concerned about how she has not been mobile. There is a team of people that come to get her out of the car, and once she gets on the stretcher, they get her in the hospital. They put her in a room. They're going to run some tests on her just to make sure there's no issues because of like the drive. And she mentions that she has been bedridden for 2 years. She cannot stand. Mm-hmm. She can't get in a wheelchair. But she's like, oh, so I think he says, so you just still continue to eat and make the situation worse? Like, what are you doing? Yeah. Like, you can't you see like you're already,
I know, Doctor Now. I don't know. I just do it. I love that she's like clutching onto her Chanel bag and she's got her zebra pillow.
Oh, she brought the zebra pillow with her?
Yeah, she did. And she's clutching onto that Chanel bag. I'm like, okay, girl, no one's taking it from you. So the next day, we're waiting on test results. She didn't think being in bed all day was so dangerous.
How do you not know? That's really bad for you. Bed sores? You even mentioned bed sores.
Okay, she has a 9th grade education. We have to remember this.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
She has a 9th grade education. Yeah. So, okay, that makes sense now. So Dr. Now says that they weighed her and she weighs 662 pounds. And he's like, well, we got all her test results back. There are no issues other than her weight.
Okay.
He even says that her legs and the muscles in her legs were not as atrophied. So she should be able to get up after losing some pounds.
Okay.
Which that's great news.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he mentions, he comes in and says it's safe for you to go home, and you can start your high-protein, low-carb diet. Also, he wants her to do an hour of exercise in the morning and an hour in the afternoon, and she should be able to lose around 50 pounds in a month.
Yeah. So we are back in Louisiana, and she's back to making food in the bed. And I'm like, what's she making here? What we got going on here, girl?
And she says all the food she likes is gone.
Yeah, I don't like anything in the diet, Dr. Now. So she also says she can't do a lot of the leg exercises, which I'm like, Dr. Now said your leg muscles are fine.
Yeah.
So what do you mean you can't, like, she does do some, like, of the little windshield wiper kick things with her legs.
Yeah.
And
Like a little
like,
baby
okay.
kick.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay. And that's when we see JT putting the chicken in the frying oil. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Are you stupid?
I can have chicken, so I'm eating my grilled chicken, but making it fried.
So it's not grilled.
It's not grilled chicken then, bitch!
That's not grilled
That's
chicken.
not grilled!
Like, you can't put it in oil and be like, oh, it's still grilled.
It's still grilled.
No, it's not.
No, it's now fried. That's what she was doing in the bed. She was with the bag, she had the chicken, putting the egg and then dipping it in the flour, dipping it back in the egg, dipping it in the flour, and then putting it in the bag and mashing it all together,
It's
whatever.
like, no, that's not grilled chicken.
And then putting it in the fried oil.
Like, no. And she's like, oh, the family shouldn't have to suffer because I have to be on this diet. It's like, no.
No.
They can eat some grilled chicken.
Yeah.
You're not going to die from that.
No one's going to die from grilled chicken. You know what? I love just grilled chicken strips.
Oh, those are
and
good.
Ranch.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is delicious.
Obviously, it's not as good as, like, when it's fried and battered bread, but, like...
Of course. But you know what?
They'll live. They'll be fine.
They'll survive. So we're at month 2, and she's laying in the bed, and she pulls out a bag of chips out from under the red tablecloth of that little table next to her bed.
Mm.
And this is when she tells us, JT broke up with me.
God, we are not even that far in the episode, and he's already gone.
He's already gone. He told her if she lost the weight, he would not be attracted to her anymore.
Like...
She hasn't even started.
I know, and he's like, I can't do this. What the fuck? Like, dude, like, people when they get married, it's like for better or for worse, sickness and health. And he's like, oh, you slightly lose a little bit of weight. I can't handle this, and like leaves.
Also, there's no way they're having sex. There is no fucking way they're having sex. So I don't even know what he's getting out of this.
I don't know. He's attracted to her. Still, I don't know.
Okay, but like, what does he do?
He just stares at her.
Call the police. 911. We have a stalker.
Like, she didn't even
what
start.
The fuck?
She was still eating like crap, and he's like, you know what? You might lose a pound. I can't do this.
I can't do this, man.
Psychopath.
What the fuck?
Like, what if you're dating someone and it's like, you know what? I'm attracted to people with 2 legs, and what if something happens and they lose a leg, and you're like, I can't do this.
I can't do this.
It's like, what the fuck?
I actually know someone who is afraid of amputees.
What?
Yeah.
I can't.
We make fun of this person a lot at work.
Oh, God.
We call her ableist. Because I'm like, girl, what the fuck? And she's like, I can't do Peloton if, it's the guy with the one arm doing the exercises.
Are you serious?
Yes!
That's the dumbest thing
I'm
I've
like,
ever
girl,
heard.
that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. She's like, I just have a fear of amputees. And I'm like,
what are you scared of?
What are you scared of? Herself also being an amputee. That's also a fear.
Oh.
Like if she were to lose a limb.
Oh. I mean, we just watched Patriot Day, the movie with Mark Wahlberg about the Boston bombing.
Oh, yeah.
And we were watching it, and me and Sean were like, you know what? If I had to lose a leg, I wouldn't be that beat up about it.
Oh my God.
Because it's like a couple people like that lost. And I'm like, you know what? It would suck. Obviously, it sucks, but it's like, worse stuff could happen. You could have died. I'm like, you know what? It'd be fine with that.
You know what? As long as it's not my face.
Yeah.
Or like I can still talk. I can still eat normally.
Yeah.
Losing a limb, like an arm or a leg, that would suck.
Obviously.
That would really fucking suck.
I'm like, I could have died that day. I'm like, you know what? If I'm walking away with no legs, that's fine.
Yeah. Speaking of movies, I totally just remembered what I watched. Okay, last week, I don't know what it was, but I was in like a 9/11 mood. Oh. And so I watched the movie Worth. I think it's on Netflix. It's the one with, oh God, what's his face? Michael Keaton.
I've never seen it.
And that's about 9/11 and how Michael Keaton's character was working with a team to see for all the 9/11 surviving families and victims would get funding from the government.
Yeah.
It was a really good movie, surprisingly. Even though it was like a depressing topic and like I thought it would be a little boring because it was about like, determining the worth of each
God.
person,
Yeah,
or
who
how
died.
much each family gets or whatever. It was really entertaining. It was really good. And then right after that, I watched United 93.
Oh, I want to see that again.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was very sad. It was really sad. And then all of a sudden, because I bought that on Amazon to rent for like $1.50, because I get so many Amazon points.
Yeah.
From doing that 1-day delivery service thing or whatever.
Okay.
So I get so many points, and that's why I get like rental movies for like really cheap. And it was really good. It was really sad.
Oh.
That's the one with the plane
And
that
PA.
crashed in PA because all the people on the plane like revolted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Because that would have ended up in DC, I think, because they didn't stop it. Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was headed towards DC, but they don't know exactly where.
No.
Also, that got me into watching some 9/11 documentaries late at night, and it was just so depressing.
Oh my God.
And then I just had to look up if any kids were on the planes, and there were several kids that were going to Disneyland in California, and I was like, oh,
No.
but only 11 kids, I think, total
Wow.
were on the planes, I think, or 9. Maybe it was 9.
Oh no.
I don't know, but one of the boys, he was leaving from DC to go to California with his school. Well, not with his school, but with 2 other classmates and some teachers for like he won some
like a
thing.
trip or something.
Yeah, and it was him and 2 other little classmates of his, and he was so scared to fly.
No.
And his dad had to talk to him beforehand and be like, "Oh, flying's not that scary, blah blah blah." And then that's his first flight.
That's like the 1 in a million.
Yeah, and I think that was the plane that went back to the that went in the Pentagon.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't imagine. This is
Can
super
you
sad.
imagine? This got really depressing. I'm so sorry,
Where
guys.
were we-
What the fuck?
Where were we?
We were talking about movies, 9/11 movies,
Oh.
Patriot, Boston bombing.
Oh, her
Patriot
boyfriend.
Day, and then losing a limb, being attracted to people without limbs, losing weight. Her boyfriend
being
not
like,
being attracted to her. Got
yeah,
it.
God, what an asshole.
Oh, God.
God.
That was a tangent.
Fuck her boyfriend.
Fuck her boyfriend. I hate him. Fuck JT.
So she calls up a friend. She's in bed. You know, she's depressed. She calls up her friend Misty.
Missy.
Missy. Whoops.
I read it as Missy.
Missy.
Yeah, MISSY. Her phone is almost dead, by the way. Her phone is on red. Like the red bar.
Plug it in, girl.
Yeah. Which also, this scene, she's got a smartphone. And the rest of the episode, she's got a flip phone.
She's got this burner flip phone for some reason. But she calls up her friend. Her friend's trying to be positive. I mean, she is upset about JT leaving because, I mean, who else is going to be around to help her out? She was supposed to see Dr. Now in 2 days, but now she's not going to be able to get down to Houston again.
No.
Like, he's gone, you know.
But what about her cousin Larry?
He could drive her, but he probably, is busy. I don't know.
I don't know. I hate to put it on the kids, but her 18-year-old son?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man.
But then the 12-year-old's going to be home. I guess the neighbor.
What about the grandmother?
Oh, that's
mom.
true. Yeah, her mom.
What the fuck? I don't know. So she says she's unsure how she's going to bathe and go potty without help. And I'm like, what the fuck?
She's really like, she's got to get it together.
Struggle City over here. So now we get to month 3.
So Dr. Now tried to call her earlier, and she just missed the call. She just let it go to voicemail.
Yeah. She was like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah.
So she's scared to talk to him because she says that he's going to think she's not serious. And I am serious. And so when she answered the phone, "Hi, Dr. Now," her voice got even more fucking high-pitched. And then she tells him, "Me and Bay, my boyfriend, not together no more."
He's probably like, what is Bay?
Dr. Now's like, what is Bay?
What's that?
Who that?
Who is that?
Who's that? So she also confesses that she's been cheating on the diet. "I'm gonna do better, Dr. Now. I promise." And he tells her, he's like, you're 5'2", you're almost 700 pounds. You do not have long to live. Like, if you keep going this way, you are not going to live much longer. Oh, Dr. Now, give me a second chance.
So
I can't deal with this voice.
The baby voice.
I'm going to throw up.
So he's going to give her 1 more month to lose 50 pounds. And then every month that he does not see her, she has to lose another 50 pounds. So she's got to start working on moving around, physical therapy, getting down to Houston, walking.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm going to do everything you just told me, and I'm going to make arrangements to move to Houston.
Yeah. It's annoying because she's like, I'm going to make you proud and show you. This isn't about him. This is about you.
I know.
Why don't you make yourself proud and show yourself you can do this?
Like, I'm going to make the doctor proud. Why?
Why?
Why? Who cares?
Why? What the fuck? This is about you. I can't. I'm so annoyed. So we're at month 4. She says she's working on finding a place in Houston. She's going through like some notebook with a shit ton of papers. And I'm like, this looks so disorganized. Like I'm getting like, my anxiety's high just looking at her fumbling with this notebook and all these papers.
Oh, it's paperwork.
And I'm like, what are these papers?
Yeah, what was all that?
What is all that?
Maybe printouts for like apartments? I don't know.
Why would you need to print anything out?
I don't know. Where's her computer? Where's her laptop?
I don't know. Does she have a smartphone? I don't know at this point.
I don't know.
Oh my god. It can't I don't know. Where's her mom? Someone help her.
Yeah, somebody help her. Get her mom back in here. So her son said they're going to help move her and they're going to go with her and help her out. And I'm like, oh, they're going to take care of her.
Wow.
Which it's very nice.
But those are the kids.
Yeah.
They should be kids.
Yeah. Especially the 12-year-old.
Yes.
The 12-year-old.
Oh, hell no.
Like, they should just be thinking about school. You know, the 18-year-old, they're so young.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
Like, I remember when we were, I think in high school, our mom had spinal surgery.
Yeah.
And she was only out of commission for like 2 weeks. But in those 2 weeks, I remember like having to get her up out of bed to like help her sit up.
Yeah.
And like help wash her the one day. And we were older high school. So we were like 15, 16, 17. I just remember being like, this is bullshit. Why do we gotta do this?
It was like 2 weeks. Like this was the woman's bed bound. Like I could not imagine.
That was only 2 weeks. And then like literally after those 2 weeks, mom was like back to normal.
I know.
Driving us places, you know, going back to work.
It's crazy.
I can't imagine this being like your full-time life.
No. So we're at month 6. They have a moving van.
We just skipped month 5.
Yeah, nothing happened. Nothing happened. They're finally going to move to Houston. I'm
going to eat a munchkin real quick.
Oh, yeah, we are eating munchkins again. I know, guys. I know. It's bad, but it's fine. So they are going to move to Houston. They have a place set up for her and her sons. She's taking an ambulance down there. They have a whole team of people to get her on the stretcher, get out of the house. So about 6 hours later, they are back at the hospital in Houston. It has been 6 months since her last appointment. She was supposed to lose 50 pounds a month. So she should have already lost 300 pounds by this point.
At this part, LaShanta even says in a deeper voice, my leg is killing me.
She let the mask slip.
Yeah, seriously. She let her voice slip because she's like, oh, my leg is killing me in a normal fucking voice.
Actually, my leg kind of hurts.
Oh, Dr. Now, my leg hurts. Man, my leg is really killing me. Hi, Dr. Now. I can't deal with it.
But Dr. Now can't do it. He says if she at least loses 80 pounds, that will show some kind of effort. Mm-hmm. So he comes out to the ambulance. Ambulance. They get her in the hospital. They check her, checking her out.
Yeah. Dr. Now is like, she looks bigger. Yeah. And she does.
He says her condition has deteriorated and you can smell that she has not bathed because it looks like she has just stopped taking care of herself since her boyfriend left. And he says she looks bigger than she did 6 months ago.
Ooh.
Oh.
So LaShanta in this scene looks dead in the bed. Like, she's literally laying there like, she's got the tissues in her hand for some reason. I don't know. She just looks dead. So Dr. Now walks over to her and he's like, who bring you the food? The man across the street.
That's terrifying.
What?
It's like, the man outside brings it to me.
The man outside. It's like the Hat Man or some shit.
Slender Man comes across the street. You just look out a window. It's like you see a figure out in the distance. That man brings it to me.
It's like in Salem's Lot when the kids are out the window. They're like, let me in. Let me in. That's the man. That's the man outside with the food. And then she corrects herself and goes, my neighbor. Why the fuck wouldn't you just say neighbor in the first place?
Just say
the
neighbor.
The man across the street.
What is that?
Again, we have to remind ourselves she has a 9th grade education.
Oh, yeah, I know. I keep forgetting.
You know what? Our grandma had an 8th grade education, and she never talked like this. What the fuck?
The man outside brings it to me.
Wait, did Grandma have an 8th grade
That
education?
doesn't sound right.
I thought she did.
No, which one?
Mom's mom.
No, I think she went to high school. What do you?
Did she?
Yeah.
Why am I thinking?
I don't know. Maybe like a great grandparent. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a great grandparent.
Yeah, I didn't
I
think.
could have sworn somebody only had an
No.
8th grade education.
Maybe they went to school until like 16. I don't know.
I don't know.
That doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe we're thinking of somebody else.
Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm getting all my relatives mixed up. I don't know. But good God, who talked? The man across the street. Girl, what the hell?
So Dr. Now says, don't waste your breath trying to say your neighbor is trying to force you to eat.
Is he trying to kill you? Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna stop eating the food, Doctor, now. Playtime's over. No, it's not.
Like,
this
stop.
is playtime right now, girl.
We're playing right now. Knock that baby voice off. So he
God.
says, is this a game to you? It's been like 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, you traveled all the way here. Ugh, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just because you're coming down here does not mean you're getting the surgery because you have not done your part yet.
Right.
She's like, I'm gonna do what I have to do. I'll do my part. And he just says, stop,
Stop with the games.
Yeah, stop with the games. Your body's going to give out. You need to get down to a healthy weight and get out of the bed as soon as possible. He's just kind of laying in dirt.
My favorite thing she says, though, she's like, I went going through trials and tribulations trying to find a house. I'm going to do it this time, I promise. I'm sorry, what trials and tribulations did you have to find a house? Google,
calling up a couple places, checking if you can.
Was
If they have
that the
availability.
trials and tribulations?
That was the trials. Was the trials. Calling up rentals. God.
I don't know.
So we're.
Good God. There's sometimes where I'm like, oh, I really I have to do something, and I'm like, I don't know, something dumb, like, I don't know, mailing something. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this. It's going to take forever. I don't want to do it. And then it takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then you're like, what? I should have just done it.
Jeez, I should have just done it. I feel like that's how she feels about every single thing in her life.
I know. Like, I've got
I went to trials and tribulations.
Like, I've got
And
to
it was
mail.
like ordering DoorDash.
Yeah, she's got to order door. Or like I've got like an Amazon package I need to mail back, and I'm like, God, this is eating up all of my time. I got to go to Whole Foods and drop off a box. It's like, it's not that bad.
God,
it's not that serious.
So stupid. So we're at month 7. She's in the hospital bed. They forced me on a diet here. I was shocked. I don't know what is shocking about that.
Like,
You're supposed to be on a diet.
yeah. So what's the big deal?
And if you're there, of course they're gonna fucking, cut all your meals. So she says they were trying to get her walking with physical therapy, and I'm just not able to. So today, though, she is able to go home. Dr. Now explains that she did have a problem with her kidneys and her pulmonary system altogether. He says when she came in, she was 689 pounds, meaning she gained 27 pounds over the last 6 months.
Ooh.
But in this 1 month in the hospital, she got down to 579 pounds. She lost 110 pounds in 1 month.
That's crazy. That's like a child.
Crazy.
She lost a child off her body.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
2 kids off her body.
Yeah. Jesus.
Good God.
So he's going to give her 2 months to lose 100 pounds on her own. And to get out of the bed, she has to put weight on her legs for a few seconds. If she meets the goals, she'll be approved for surgery.
So he also says, you know what? I'm going to set you up with therapy, and we're going to see if Lola can break through to her.
We'll send Lola over.
Lola. Speaking of Lola.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Someone in the Facebook group found pictures of Lola's modeling career. Let me pull this up.
Was she in like music videos back in the day?
Yes.
Yeah. What are they called? I think they were called like video something. Like the video girls.
I don't remember.
But whose music videos? I saw all the screenshots and stuff.
Yes. Okay. Marianne posted on Facebook. She was on an Instagram stalking streak, which love that. Oh my God, me too, girl. So she says that Miss Lola Clay modeled her way through her psych degree, or possibly to get her PhD, which honestly,
That's amazing.
that's amazing. Way to make money, girl. So let's see.
Apparently,
And Lola also posted this on her own personal Instagram.
yeah.
She just said her real Instagram is The Real Lola Clay. Let me see. Oh, and her caption is, yesterday a client said, I chose you for my therapist because my mom said she modeled with you and you were always studying on set. Oh,
Yeah.
Then there's all these like not videos, but screenshots of Lola in these different music videos.
That's so cool.
Oh,
That's crazy.
I know. God damn. That is wild. I mean, good for her though.
That's really
Shit.
cool. She probably graduated like with no debt.
Oh, definitely.
That's nuts.
God damn. I don't recognize these artists or what music videos these are, but good for her.
Mhm.
She looks very young.
Oh, this is probably like,
Oh.
I'm assuming probably like the early to mid 2000s.
Oh,
guess.
yeah, it has
Yeah.
to be. Yeah. Now let me look on Lola's Facebook, or not Facebook, her Instagram page while you continue talking.
Okay. So she has been home from the hospital for about a week, and she's very proud of the way her boy has set up the new place. She says it's very nice. She says being in the hospital was restricting, but she's thankful for the weight she was able to lose there. She wants to keep it up, which hopefully she does, but she's going to start meeting with the therapist to discuss her emotional issues. So Lola comes into the apartment, and they both have those baby voices.
Oh my
Lola
God.
kind of does it too.
She does. She does. Hi, Miss LaShanta.
Hi, Miss LaShanta.
God.
Hi, Lola.
Hi, Miss Lola.
So,
goodness.
LaShanta talks about how growing up, she had highs and lows when her mom and dad split. That's when she started eating a lot more. Lola says food was an immediate fix for your negative problems, it seems. Oh my God, that photo of
Okay.
Lola.
I was just looking on Lola's Instagram. So that post of Lola's modeling career is from July 19th of this year. And then just a few posts before that on July 13th, there is a modeling photo of Lola in like an American flag tank top with like an American hat.
Yeah.
Like American flag cowboy hat with like this sultry, I guess, pose. And she's like, fellow Americans, let's unite in a positive psychic force field to shield all leaders, past, present, and future, from harm's way. And then blah, 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 about brave women and men of Secret Service and first responders and blah, blah, blah. Interesting. Like, oh, okie doke.
All right. But back to LaShanta. So she mentions about 3.5 years ago was the last time she was able to get up, but I thought it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
She mentioned 2 years.
She did mention 2 years, but she says 3.
Yeah, I thought she says 3.5 years was the last time she was able to get up, which I'm like, interesting. So she talks about her kids. Her daughter Gallery lives in New Orleans, and her son Tyrone has been in jail for about a year.
Yeah.
She said that she had sold drugs to take care of the family, and that she blames herself for exposing her son to that lifestyle.
Yeah.
She sold drugs to kind of make ends meet. And Lola says that, the shame is what weighs us down and makes us make poor decisions. And, like it's,
that's tough. So her son Tyrone is 25, Gallery is 22. And she feels that she's the reason to blame for why Tyrone is where he is.
I know. I guess his poor choices, she blames herself.
The way she raised him. But then again, she was only 14 years old when he was a baby.
I know. Like, you can't fault her. Like,
my God.
She was a child herself.
Yeah. That's, So we get to month 8. She says that ever since that therapy session, that brought out all the emotion to the surface and her cravings got worse. So she's asking Deshaun to get her some pizza, and he's like, no, you don't need pizza. And she's like, I just need about 2 or 3 slices.
And I can work it off.
Yeah, I need grease.
I need grease.
And he walks away, and this is when she whips out her flip phone, and she dials a number, and she just goes, can I have me a pepperoni pizza? I'm like, oh my God, girl.
And then her son goes and picks it up and brings it to her. And it was Domino's. I think it was definitely.
Yeah. Why is she putting gloves on?
I literally asked the same thing. I'm like, what are we putting? The grease, but I've never eaten pizza with gloves on.
Never in my life. I've never eaten any food with gloves on.
No.
What the hell? So she says she's seeing doctor now in a month. She hasn't been able to stand yet. And then, like, I'm looking at this fucking pizza box, and there's, like, 3 slices left.
Out of probably like 8.
Yeah, she fucking ate the whole thing. Bitch, what happened to 2 or 3 slices?
Yeah.
I just need 2 or 3 slices. And yeah, she meant I'll leave 2 or 3 slices.
It's like, you have to see him in like a month. What are you doing? Like, oh. So she is, I guess it's like, the next, I don't know.
Maybe it's I don't know, but they fast forwarded.
Yeah.
Because now an ambulance is taking her to the hospital to see Dr. Now. They put an oxygen mask on her face in the hospital with like a nebulizer going.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't say
what's going on. So again, she's like, I think therapy backfired. It made things harder for me. And I'm like, you do know you're not just supposed to do 1 session.
Do more.
Yeah, especially like when you first start out therapy, they want you to do once a week or twice a week.
Oh my gosh,
to really get everything out. So who knows what the hell she's doing. So Dr. Now is like, well, if she was doing what she should have been doing, she should be 479 pounds. And so they weigh her in, and she is 576 pounds. She lost 3 pounds. And they say that was a total loss of 86 pounds, which I thought it was 110 pounds she had lost. How did we get, if she lost 3 pounds, wouldn't that be
113?
Yeah.
Total?
Why is they saying 86 total?
Maybe production messed up.
I don't know.
Because I didn't catch that at all. I didn't notice.
I did, because I was like, what the hell? She was 579. And then, she's supposed to lose 100. Should be 479.
Somebody's doing their math wrong over there.
Something happened here. So she starts arguing with Dr. Now, asking for more months. And he's just like, don't call me unless you lose the weight. And she's like, just give me one more chance, Dr. Now, please. And this is when my ceiling started leaking.
Oh,
yeah. I was watching this episode.
Yeah.
So I kind of got distracted.
A little distracted.
This argument because I was rushing to get a bowl.
Yeah, all this water started just rushing out of the ceiling when the TV was on.
Okay, last night I noticed in my living room, so me and my husband were about to start watching Salem's Lot. So I put the movie on, and immediately I look up at the ceiling, and I just see like a tiny little section of it looks textured or like lumpy, like bumps a little, like a little bit. And I was like, that looks weird. And I'm like, I want to touch it. So without saying anything to my husband, I literally just get up, I grab the broom, and then I'm standing underneath it with the broom, and I just gently like touch the broom to the ceiling, and the broom goes straight through the drywall. And immediately my husband's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh shit. And he's like, what did you do? And I'm like, there was no force behind that, I swear to God. He's like, did your intrusive thoughts just win, or what the fuck? And I was like, I don't know. I had to poke it because I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
So then he gets up on a step stool and he touches the ceiling, gently touches it with his fingers, and his fingers go straight through the drywall.
Oh my God.
Like putty. Not even putty.
Just like a
super soft cream cheese.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Or whatever. Oh my God. So then we had to call my dad, have him take a look at it on video chat.
Yeah.
So it's a whole thing.
Yeah. But
owning a house is fun. Like, God damn it. Nothing was leaking upstairs either. But it is directly underneath
the
my bathroom.
It's the it's the shower.
It's gotta be. I don't know what else it could be. Oh God. So where were we? She was then talking about handling her business now and how she moved away and she moved her children away and that she's got to get serious about losing the weight. And it's like, girl, it's been so long.
I know. She's like, give me another chance, please. I don't want to be kicked out of the program. And he's like, you were never even in the program.
I love that.
You stupid slut. There wasn't even going to be a program.
There's not going to be a weight loss surgery, you stupid slut. Oh, God. So we're at month 10. For those of you who don't know, we're not calling LaShanta a stupid slut. We're quoting American Horror Story.
Yeah.
When Jessica Lange's character was like, there's not going to be a swimming pool, you stupid slut.
That's my favorite thing to say.
Favorite.
Yeah, so
month 10.
Month 10. We're back at her apartment. She is obviously in bed.
She's just sitting in the bed looking so forlorn. That's the only word I can think of to describe the way she looked.
She looks so upset. She's like, losing this chance, so I'm taking everything more seriously than I ever have. She says she feels responsible for her son being in and out of jail because of everything she's done in the past and has exposed him to. So she's going to call him. They're going to have a little heart-to-heart.
Yeah.
You know. So,
very, very
sweet. So he calls her on the flip phone.
Flip phone? What is with this flip
I don't know
phone?
what the flip phone's for. And her son's like, how are you doing? I miss you. How about your diet? How's it going? She's like, I'm sticking to it for real this time. And she's like, I feel so bad. I just feel responsible for you being in and out of jail and being in trouble all the time. Maybe if I brought you up better, it would be different.
And it was actually very sweet.
It was nice.
He was like, Mom, what are you talking about? Like, none of this was your fault. He's like, I forgive you anyway. And he tells her not to feel bad. It was actually a very sweet conversation.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Her
son seemed really nice.
Yeah, it was very sweet. So then we get to month 12. She's back in the hospital. She had called Dr. Now. Apparently she told him, I did it.
I did it.
We did it, Joe.
We did it.
She probably went, we did it, Dr. Now. We did it.
We did it.
Christ almighty.
Yeah, so she says, I lost the weight this time, and I'm going to prove it to you. But she doesn't know how much she lost. So he's like, okay, you're going to come in. So today she will, her last weight was 576.
Oh, wait, before we get to this, can I just say, she was sitting up in the bed and her gooch was just blurred.
Oh.
She's just sitting up in the bed, legs spread eagle, gooch blurred.
I'm so desensitized.
I
don't even notice
I
anymore.
I did make a note, though, because there was another scene earlier in this episode where she's literally sitting in the bed, one leg going this way, one leg going that way, and her whole gooch area was blurred.
And we got camera people here. I would throw a blanket over myself. Right? I don't know. I'm just more like, I don't know.
I don't
want these strangers in here looking at me.
Couldn't be me.
So, last time she was 576. She needed to lose 50 pounds to be 526 today. She is 529. She lost 47 pounds.
Yeah.
Dr. Now's like, it's not quite 50.
But I'll round up for you.
Round up.
And I was like, oh, okay. So now it's a total loss of 133 pounds. So I'm like,
what is going on with this math?
What's going on with the math here? So wait a second.
This makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
I think they were hoping we are stupid and just wouldn't notice all the inconsistencies with this math.
It's ridiculous. So, I mean, the 133 is from the 86.
Yes.
Yeah. So where did the 110 go?
I don't know.
Originally.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. So LaShanta says to Dr. Now, I know, I was playing games. So she knows.
Yeah, she knows.
She knows what she was doing. So she is approved for weight loss surgery. And she says to Dr. Now, thank you very much. In like an even more babyer voice, which I'm like, what the fuck?
Ew. But she's got to be able to get out of bed and take a few steps because obviously blood clots and stuff after the surgery. He's like, we're going to get you in the hospital, work with PT. Once we can get you up and walking, we will do the surgery. So...
yeah, I mean, it's very exciting. So he's going to have her admitted to the hospital, work with physical therapy to get her walking, and then do the surgery. Dr. Now says he is proud of her, and she is also proud of herself.
Yay!
Yay! And that's the whole episode.
I was like, wow, we got nowhere.
Literally nowhere. I mean, yeah, she lost like 100 pounds, but also we didn't get to see the surgery. We didn't get to see the aftermath of the surgery.
No, we kind of didn't do any of that.
No. Like, what the hell?
We just got her ordering Domino's and fighting with her boyfriend.
Oh,
not even really fighting.
Not even fighting.
He just leaves.
Yeah, he just fucking dips. Oh, you're about to lose weight? I gotta go before I gotta go before I see you so unattractive looking. Like, what the fuck?
God, I mean, some people get like an ugly haircut and it's like, oh, whatever, it's fine.
Right.
He's like, you can't even lose a pound. Not even a pound.
God. And the thing, too, is like, what if she just gets down to 300? She's still big.
That's not good enough for him.
That's not good enough for him.
That's crazy.
That's insane. I wonder if we'll ever see him again. JT.
I don't know.
Jeremy.
All right. I mean, that was pretty lackluster.
I know. Her baby voice was so annoying. And then some of her phrases were kind of funny, but... kind of wanted a little bit more drama. I liked her mom a lot.
I know.
Her mom was like a no bullshitter.
Yeah.
But also I was like, ooh. On one hand, I can kind of get her mom being like, you know what? You wanted to be grown. You wanted to have sex.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be grown, but also 13.
13 is so young.
14, 15-year-old moving out on their own? 15?
I would have had that 16-year-old boyfriend, like, I'm like, no, you're not getting away. Like,
Oh my God, did no one buy her condoms?
but if you don't know,
Oh.
I mean, jeez.
I mean, good Lord.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a mess. Jeez. All right, guys. Well, that was LaShanta's episode. If you'd like to hear more, LaShanta has a Where Are They Now? Season 8, episode 2 that came out December of 2022, which that will be a future episode we cover on our Patreon. But yeah, that was all of LaShanta. And then
Next week, next Monday, the 14th, we've got, I don't want to say, how do you say their name?
Vianney
and Alan?
Vianney and Alan next Monday the 14th. That is season 7, episode 20. That's a very, very popular requested episode. And then on Patreon, we have Thursday, October 10th. We will be doing 1,000 Pound Sisters, season 6, episode 1.
Yes, very exciting.
Very exciting for that. And then also we'll have Wednesday, October 16th on Patreon. We will be doing Where Are They Now? Season 6, episode 6, Asante Brothers, the final chapter,
Thank
Asante
God.
5. Thank fucking God. I'm
Thank
so
God.
over them.
Me too.
I cannot wait for that to be done.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what is coming up the next 2 weeks. October 21st. Oop, goodness gracious.
Spooky music.
I know, I was playing spooky music. So on Monday, October 21st, we have season 9, episode 6, Kanae. I think that's how you say her name, Kanae.
Yeah.
And then Monday, October 28th, season 3, episode 4, Betty Joe.
Ooh, I remember Betty Joe.
Oh, I remember Betty Joe and those wet socks. Woo! I'm excited for that.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh,
well,
Lordy.
I hope everybody has a good start to their spooky season.
Yes. Let me know what horror movies you guys are watching,
Yes.
please.
Mm-hmm.
I love all the horror movie recommendations. This is my favorite time of year. I am so excited.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I
You
hope
guys
everybody
enjoy.
has a good week.
Yes. Have a great rest of your week, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to this episode of My 600 Pound Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at My 600 Pound Pod or Facebook on My 600 Pound Podcast discussion group. And don't forget to leave us a review on Apple and Spotify.